What's going on with you brothers and what I got going on? Listen, fellas, I just really feeling more incredible. I am feeling more sincere and secure and complete from the very within. Obviously, things that have been happening like about days, weeks, and months, it's not bothering me anymore. It is not making me angry, worry, or going insane. I just really give it all out to the Most High. Just really make Him to do His job. Just what I gotta do, just stay patient and just really think about something else, focusing on something else. Just do what I really gotta do. And that is why I'm going to be staying at home for the month of September. It is just because to get my body to recover from all of the long ass walk towards the east and towards the west. And I heard about in October 13th. Dude, it's like 2017 all over again. Because yesterday, when I was about to go work out, which means I did, because I had went into this YouTuber named Johnny Gilbert, and obviously I seen he is gonna be here live on tour. It is kinda a little bit further from my house, a little bit, and obviously, and Say We Can Fly is going to be there too. And I seen both of them at that same time when I was 21 years young. Johnny Gilbert and Say We Can Fly. And they're going to be here again. Johnny Gilbert and Say We Can Fly. Oh man. I really didn't know because my words in my mind became more like it. Whether I'm just really want to find like a video, whether I could watch him or his music, then I decided to go along with some YouTube community post, like on whether he posts like a picture or like these good graphics, and all of a sudden he's coming out with a tour, and it's called the Stay Cozy Tour. Then I was like, okay, and I felt something in my gut says he's gonna be here in Fort Worth, and obviously I was right. He's gonna be here in October 13th. But dude, I am so excited. But when I will, it's gonna be like a sensation how things was really getting back to normal. It's like self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-trust, and self-belief. Like listen to those type of music, it's all about just even more glowing, cozy, even more chilled. It's even more beautiful, and it's kind of like a good love sensation. But after you get out of that show, you will be feeling like, wow, like I've been feeling like a good tense of that. Like going to a metal show, you will be feeling a lot of hatred and feeling like more rage. And when you get home or whatever, do what you really gotta do, and things been really manifested as well. But when you go to like live shows, dude, when it gets to like 3 months, 6 months to a year, dude, it be really get like manifesting to like these things, like that it's not even you. But now I'm going to be going to this show here because I'm not going to see Enterprise Earth in October 25th because I thought about it, but I decided to go to see Johnny Gilbert and Say We Can Fly because those are the ones who I really have manifested them both. And when I will, I'm going to be meeting Johnny again. It's going to be my second time meeting him. But I have seen him twice on that year, back in 2016. I seen him back in April 2nd, 2016, and November 26th, 2016. And dude, it's gonna be my third time seeing him and meeting him twice. And that was like a dream coming true because I really didn't thought about it because I really did think as if, or I really didn't imagine myself just like making him just like him to walking with me, and I really didn't use my imagination who can really walk with me because I was just walking alone just because I like to focus and I like to better and I like to heal. And then so obviously, so this name of the live stream, it says acknowledge the men within. All you really have to do, you just have to examine yourself daily. Examine yourself every single day. Change the way you think. Change the way how you speak. Change how the way that you can really see things, how they really is. And it's just because your mind is even more of an exercise because your mind is definitely so freaking powerful. Whatever you could think about or whatever you could just like go through it. If you don't even control it, you just letting it get the best of you. You just letting it just to defeat you, torture you, slaughter you, enslave you from the mind just because you just don't even believe. Just because you just have that skeptical mind. You just have that distorted illusion. It's just because you just don't even believe in it. Because like what you just like keep on speaking things, whether you keep on talking about it, did you know that you are still manifesting it? You know that you are still going by with it just because it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just because it's not going to leave because you are still setting your mind to it, and that's why it really makes it more worse and worse and worse and worse. It's just because you is not even taking heed. It's just because you is not being controlled. It's just because you are being selfish because selfish is jealousy as well. It's just because you just really don't want to keep it even more caring about yourself, and so you can really help that one person that can really help himself like to change better. It's just because you've been thinking about yourself. You just really like I'm thinking about who's gonna feed you, who's gonna give you money, who's gonna do all this for you. Just because you don't even do that for yourself. Because do I even do that? No. Just because I only take the time when I do need money, and I take the time when I do need to eat. Whether I gotta fast, I have to fast. Whether I gotta wait to get money to go get this to get that, of course, because I'm patient. Just like the time I gotta go to the CVS. I went to the one by my house and they just like kind of rude a little bit. And I went to the one at my favorite side of town where I recently just think about the woman that I've been thinking about for 5 years. So I've been telling my sister about that. So she was like really getting there, just to really getting there, just to see it as well, because so she had seen the movie The Matrix Resolution. It should have called it The Matrix Revelations because it would be like a good of it as well. Just because that is why I can really see myself through it. Because I can really see myself through it. Just because of what I really believe or what is possible, of course it really is. Just because, but guess what? Just because if it really wasn't my sister for really getting better and better and better because of me, just because her son, which means my nephew, and her baby daddy is live in Mexico, just because I don't know, it's like I don't know, it like a Democrat or something like that. I don't know. Just because I've been telling her like just to get back with him because like you never know, like my nephew, he needs a father so he can to really learn more manly stuff, like so he can really give him more solutions, because I never met his father, just because it's kind of give me more like I'm scared sleep, like kind of like an anxiety because like I like to be around with those people because I just have to separate myself from it. But not racist. I do like Hispanic people. I do like Latinos and Latinas as well. It just kind of about them. It's kind of giving me like a anxious, like a anxiety because like they kind of even more like a narcissist type of thing because like I just have to distance myself. But obviously everywhere I try to go anywhere they just kept on following me, getting stalking me. But when I'm trying to be on the phone, all driving all loud and aggressive, but just try to like dancing whatever. Now I'm just trying to like running at the mouth, and then that's so I'm not even like saying anything, but trying to be at the coffee shop, try to get like food, and they be right there as well. Then I'm just like, well, see what I mean? That's a sign. It's just because I don't know what's that mean to be real, and I don't know what that means to be honest. Just because I do love those type of people, just because I have to distance myself, separate myself, in avoiding that. And something in my mind is like, you cannot hide of who you are. And then I was like, what did you mean I cannot hide of who I really am? Just because I just like to better myself, heal myself. That is why I just like to go from things from within because I am still working on myself and I am saying to myself, boys need father figures so they can learn how to channel their masculine energy. Yes, because ever since I really want to know about who is my father is, because I was surrounding so much women. It's like masculine and it's not even getting me to nowhere. But I was just definitely so much into that dumb stuff that I shouldn't be watching. It rate me became even more dumb, stupid, emotional, retarded, this and that, and then that. So I was definitely even more hurting, butt hurt, and I was definitely even more emotional. Gotta go to the mental hospital. Gotta take this and take that, and then that. So there was nothing really wrong with me, to be honest, because I have always really wanted to know who is my real father is, because I thought my stepfather was my real father, because he says that he been really watching me, taking care of me ever since when I was a baby as well. And then that, so my real father had showed up since I was about in first or second grade, and became even more bitchy, ruthless, and since I got a spanking with a belt, that shit really wasn't hurt. It just like he just like give me like a very softy, just like just like just gonna give you like a soft spanking because I love you, like a soft one because he loves me. And the last time I seen him was about in July 2008. Then that's so I don't know, because like he was like threatening me with like about, do you think you can whoop me? You can't whoop me. And it's just like all these dumb stuff. And ever since the last time I talked to him was about in November 2020, because he had called my phone and I didn't know who it really was, because he was like, is this who? Is this who? Then I was like, no. Then I was like, who is this? And he was like, said his name. Said his name. Then I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? Then he was like, who is this? Then I was like, this is your son, Roderick. Then he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I got the wrong number, sir. Then I was like, you don't remember me, Pops? Then he was like, hanging up. And then I was like, okay. And I guess I got to figure all of this out on my own, because I really want to be around with real men so it can really help me to get to somewhere better. Just because I don't even listen to my mom when it gets to my money, I don't give it to her just because she gets money at the side. Because when it gets to my Social Security, and I heard about Social Security, it's not going to be lasting long. It's going to be about at the beginning of 2023, uh, which means I'm kind of okay with it, but I don't know how I can really make money. But obviously, I don't know, YouTube, or I don't know, like a whatever, because I really don't want to work for nobody. I don't care if it's like a shopping mall. I don't care if it's like a Barnes and Noble, coffee shop. I don't know. It's like, I really don't, because I'm trying to figure out where I can really work, because I really don't want to work for nobody. It's just because I really want to find something where I can. I don't know, like doing musician, like just to do like solo project, then so that can really be my thing. And obviously, I'm not going to be being on tour just to be on stage and perform, because I will be like I'm doing like doing it towards my live stream and like whatever, but I'm not going on stage. I mean, no, I'm not scared or anxious, but I've been dancing in public. Like there's like a lot of cars, like a lot of cars, like traffic, whatever once you want to call it. And I've been dancing, like I've been doing all this in public, like all of that there, like be like like all of that crap talking, but I was still like smiling, and I really didn't care. Then I was like, I am the horizon, just because I was on top of this like hill, whatever, to make sure I don't got to get like make sure don't stuck. I mean, don't stump into nothing. It's like a very very hurtful thing. Like make sure you won't step into no crack bottle. It's like cracking, like just like a little bit sticking out. Make sure you don't gotta step in it, or make sure you don't gotta step in one of those long pipe things that came out from those one of those wires, one of those wire things like from the tree. I don't know what it is. Like a very very long. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just like one of those things from outside. It's like I don't know. I make sure don't step into that, because I've been stepping on those things like plenty of times, and that thing hurts like an MF. Because so let's get back to it. Like you should acknowledge the man within, just because you know the words that you keep on saying. The more you are setting your mind into it, you just have to change it how the way you think, because your mind is even more exercise. Just because whether you really want to better yourself, whether you really want to go on with your conscious mind, because if you don't do these things, it will definitely get the best of you, which means it will defeat you. And that is why something else and somebody would take its place, just because you ain't even real, because you ain't saying what you say you are. It's just because the more you are going through faith, and the more you are keeping on bettering yourself and loving your life, and that is how you will get the most reward, because your mind is the master, because you got to control of it. Wow, you deserve better than the I'm sorry. Wow, you deserve better than the dad you was given. Social Security benefits will be worthless in the near future. You're surely right, which means I believe in that as well. Just because I know what's coming, just because you just got to find a way. Because, like, obviously, it feels like I can do all this by myself, and I, I basically feel like I just can't do this on my own. It's just because I just kept on going. I just kept on going. I just kept on going and going and going and going. Like I'm not even looking for no help. I'm not even seeking for help. But whether I'm just feeling so much dehydrated, but no sleep, drinking water, I still do drink water, but I kind of do feel like dehydrated. But whether I'm trying like about $1 of water, imagine like about $1. I mean, the dollar is about $1.07. I gotta put out my 10 cent and just like try to pick it up, then that thing drop it, and I'm trying to pick it up on my own. Then you see this person here, you just like try to grab it, and it makes me to tell him just put it back on the ground so I can pick it up myself. Then this dude just like grab my hand, just like give it out to me. Then it's like wow. Then that's so whether I buy whatever, knock myself out down, like pass out, because I remember that happened back in February 2020, before the virus came through it. But I know for a fact of that time was really coming. And then that, so now how I really see myself bettering. I want to leave America as well. I just need the money, and I will leave the country for good. Yes, that's what I really want right now. Just because I see it how the way it really is in the US. Just because I've been really setting my mind to this for 5 years. Just because, and it feels like it's forever. It feels like I gotta go through this and go through that. It's just because I just really want to move to Canada and UK and Europe. I won't say I would get like about 3 houses at those 3 countries. I mean 3 countries. It's just because I just really want to take a trip to Canada, and I really want to take a trip to UK and take a trip to Europe, and I really want to see myself living at Vancouver. And if I do want to live in Canada, I would say Montreal, and if I do want to live in UK, I would say Sheffield. But London, it's pretty more decent. But I will see living myself living over there at Sheffield. And if I do want to live in Europe, I would say Germany, Sweden, or Switzerland, or Netherlands, at the city called Amsterdam, or what a righteous sister had basically had commented me somewhere about in June, but she might be like watching inside it right now, and just because yeah, so if you is a woman watching, just don't type, just don't type, just because no anxiety, no. No, it's just I'm just still working on it as well. Just because I just I just know for a fact is how every woman feel about me in the America, whatever country or America or country you are. I obviously do like it, and I obviously do deserve it, because like if they think that I'm just like a wimp or a simp or a cuck, whatever, let them think that, just because I'm not what they think I am, just because they got like some dumb stuff of what they said into their imagination. But me, I got so much stuff of what I said to my mind, my imagination, because I know what is right for me, what is better for me, and what is best for me, and what is really supportive for me. That is why I don't even go out just to seek nobody out here in the America. Just because when I'm trying to sit down, trying to make like a vlog, when I'm trying to sit down, trying to make a vlog or whatever, or it's like I'm talking to my sister on the porch, then you see these Hispanic women just gonna be like, I'm driving up, gonna be like, then I really didn't look. Like I was still just like I'm having a conversation with my sister, and you're just gonna be like driving like a, then I was like driving towards my street every freaking day. And then my sister was like, Roderick. If that girl that you've been thinking about for 5 years just said some woman that is definitely look just like her. And dude, I like that as well, because she was thinking how the way I was thinking. America is Babylon. This country is getting worse each year. Yes, it's just because it's not getting normal because of how God really said it the way. This is getting serious. This is getting ugly. Just because of what is coming, we got to be prepared and take heed. And that is the way that you will be better and better. Just like it says in the book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 14, I believe, if I'm mistaken. And then that is how you will be better, like get it right, because most people had never ever heard about what is in the Bible, like never before. Since I had figured all out my own, then I was like, dude, this is not what they have been talking about in these Christian churches, including the Catholic churches. They have not talking about this as well, because they just really want to get you all feel good, just really want to make sure you think that everything's gonna be all right now. And just like I heard from this dude in Oklahoma, like just like I had watched back in January, which means it make that it was on my birthday as well, on January 21st, on that Friday, and that was making that it says when the Holy Spirit leads you. And I was watching it, but dude, when I seen that, I was in my room, which means I really don't want nothing for my birthday as well, which means good. And since I seen it on that Friday, dude, I seen this Christian dude from Oklahoma just like spit, put a lot of spit, like just like spitting and spitting, just like preaching, preaching whatever. And then that, man, this dude here had really put a whole lot of spit in this dude's face, and now you just like seeing all of that slimy down. And the Christian, I mean, like the people like that are sitting down, like the Christian people, whatever, was so much cheering and glorified, and I was like about to freaking throw up after I freaking see that. And I was like, what in the hell is this? And I bet that the bishops had recently seen that, which means the leader, and I can really had sense that he was like, What the hell? I mean, I can't really sense it because like my mom was like that as well. And then I seen that of what he was like talking about this on Shout Out Tuesday, which means I was looking at what he was talking about when he was about to talk about it on his premium premium. I'm trying to pronounce the word, but I've been hearing that word a lot. Like you just like it's like about 1 hour or 2 hour premium, but it's not like live as I thought it really was. But when he was talking about that, I was like laughing my guts off just because he was being more real. Because that there is not the real Christianity. But what is the real Christian? It's about keeping God's laws, statutes, and His commandments, and just really listen to the Word, just because that is the true faith. Because don't ever seek sympathy from it, because you will be seeing some things that you will never ever thought about, expected it out to be like how you really want. If you really want things how you really want, you gotta go through this, you gotta go through that, you gotta go through a lot of hell, you gotta go through a lot of hatred, you gotta go through a lot of trials and tribulation, which means you gotta go through a lot of crap like betrayers are going against among you. Because if you really gotta go through a lot of stuff, you gotta get to the kingdom of heaven. If you really gotta go through a lot of stuff, yeah, you're gonna be getting a lot of problems, but yeah, you would definitely be more afflicted. But that is why, am I being afflicted? Yes, I surely am. I am being afflicted every single day, just because that is really making me praying up to the Most High. And then that, to be honest, and I really don't want to say this to my live stream, I almost died like about the other day, ever since I was about to walk home. I'm almost home towards my house. And I heard the dude's like, shh, 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 shh. Then I was like, what that gun gonna do? What that gun gonna do? And I really didn't turn back. And I really didn't turn back and look. And I really wasn't running or fearing my life. I was like, dude, if you hate me so much, just because you've been driving at my freaking street all the freaking time, you've been really following me, gang stalking me everywhere I freaking go, and your ass haven't shot me yet. Because I just imagine whether I'm just sitting down at my front porch, just like I'm standing up, just like on my phone, looking at my content, looking at other people's life for the better how I really want to live it. Or whether I just like I'm walking towards the store or whatever I do, I just really, just like whether I'm going for a walk or about to go to the good, decent place to really make me feel more better. For those who really want to follow me and stalk me and whatever, I just imagine myself, they just like I'm driving like right here, and then I'm just imagining myself, they just shot me dead already. And I don't ever just like seeing that, just like let them, I mean, while I'm walking, just like I'm walking straight, just enjoying myself, enjoying my better life. And I don't ever just like set my mind or just imagine, but like they just like just like blowing the horn, like gonna be like, hey, do you need a ride? And I get a ride. I don't ever know, just because I just don't need no ride from people that I know, just because I got rid of them, just because I really want to go to the other side, that is another side of the planet. And yeah, I've been recently just imagine every time when I drive, like whether it's like a man or a woman, whatever car you drive, I just imagine myself, whether they just like driving whatever, I just imagine they just shooting me, like shoot me dead. I am always watch. I can relate. I don't trust none of these people. Exactly. Because they think about that they like you. They claim about, I mean, they really want you to think that they like you, love you, support you, respect you. They think that they're all for you. And no, I don't need them. I just don't. Just because I don't miss them, I don't give a damn about them. Just because at the other side, they doing things like love bombs, and they do all of these intoxicated ass stuff. It's just because I don't care if they are narcissists or not. I don't care if they are Decepticons or not. I don't care if they are haters or not. I don't care if they are jealousy or not. I don't care if they are energy vampires or not. It's just because whatever they do, don't be in my fucking way. And just because I am on the run, and just because I am loving myself, I am bettering myself more. And just because I do love women, I just don't need no females that are from America. I rather stick to those who are Canadians, British, Scottish, German, Switzerland. I'm not talking about the ones that are white. I'm talking about for those who are looking like a good, decent chocolate skin, just like my good guide friend Melinda as well. Because her skin was definitely so looking nice as well. Just because I do see like her elbow right here is kind of like a black or brown spot. Then I was like, oh, okay, so I thought, I don't know. Like I've been seeing like a tertiary black folks, whatever. They got like the blackest elbow, like the blackest. But mine ain't even like that either. Mine is not even like it. To be honest, it's not. And let me see. Nope, nope. It's really not. Obviously, it's really not. It's really not. It's really not. Hers it's kind of a little bit, but I really didn't even know a clue. I don't know. I gotta figure out what really she mixed on because she's from New Orleans, and so her father is like kind of like a Puerto Rican or something like that, and her mother is like Indian. Like Cherokee, and got like her mother is kind of like I don't know. It's just like something about that because I'm trying to subscribe it. I don't know because like I won't say that she's yellow bone and I won't say that she's red bone. Then I was like, I won't ever see myself attracting red bone women or yellow bone women because I just always get some type of disgust about it back in the day, like in the 2006 or 2007, something like that. I just always get like that craziest one because I remember that my friends like just turned 28 last month. He always talking about yellow bones, red bones. Like it's kind of like a light skin or whatever. Like I don't know, like mix whatever it is. Because like that is what he really attracts to. Because my uncle, which means at the other side, I really didn't even know those are one of my family members as well. Just because this woman here, like she's yellow bone as well with the kind of crazy like a hairstyle. Like it's kind of like curly and like kind of like reddish whatever. And then that so I'm just in my uncle's car because I really want to be around with my uncle and his brother, and that yellow bone girl is like that is her uncle. I don't know, just because I was like in a car, so I'm just waiting on him, and so I could just like head home or just whatever you do. And then so she just like just like a mind as well. Just try to like walk up towards me, just like gonna stand there, gonna be like giving me that evil smirk look. Then I look at her, it's like you're looking at me, and I'm looking at you too. Then that just trying to like go back to the house, still like I'm turning her head, looking at me, and about 20 or 30 seconds later, came out, did the same thing again. Then I was like, Uncle, hurry up. Then he just might as well really want to take me home. Then I was like, I thought we was gonna like I don't know. I just really want to be around with real men because the reason why I really want to be around with the real men just because I can learn so much stuff. I can learn how I can be a man more better. I can learn so much stuff how I can really get to this of to this. And then that's so he really don't even let me know of what he does and whatever just because he knows I'm about to be going in because he knows that I'm about to just like bring in even more knowledge, even more discovery because being around with real men, I just like to be around with real men because being around with the man wannabes, they ain't even man because like they claim that they grown and they ain't even the real men or the real women. And just because you claim about that you grown because you ain't even a real man or a real woman because you're still holding things back because you really want to go back to the good old days again because you really want to go back being like a teenager, how the way you carry. Because like how I hear people just like talk about that stuff like that, it just really think that wow, I guess you really ain't even being more true. But when it gets to me, I'm not claiming about that I'm grown because I know I still look like I'm about 16 or 17, but I am a man now because I am doing things better. I have boundaries, I have standards, and I have a higher self esteem, and I have a lot of better things going on because when I am a man, I don't be attaching things. I'm not attached anymore just because when I am a man, like bettering myself and go along from within, that is why I am on. I mean, I am detaching things like people, or it's like expensive money, cars, houses, just because I'm just giving it all to God because that is how it will show me the way. Just because I just really have to believe in the Most High and I have to really have faith and I just really have to keep on going. And just because I really want to get myself back to the world and I really want to get back to my past because that is why people who claim about that they men or women, those are the ones who really want to go back to their past just because they remember the stuff that they did and they got so much memories. And that is why I don't even think about the stuff that I used to be of who I was a teenager. Because I don't think about this time that I was back in elementary, middle school, high school. I don't ever think about that. But for those who really like following me, game stalking me, well, I'm just trying like I'm enjoying myself or whatever. And I might as well. I'm going to be like bringing all of that mess, whatever. Once I be at the coffee shop, whatever, just trying to better myself, just like I'm focused. Like then that they be right there as well. And I feel it's like Hispanic women right there, just like I'm trying like I'm getting in the way. So it's just so I just like this, just to make her go through so she can get in as well, so I can go to the other direction. And she gonna might as well gonna call me a B word. You know, it's like I don't want you to be mine. So you can call me that B word all you want because I don't want you to be mine. It's just because, and I'm trying to find a way to have a. I am extremely cautious about who I allow into my life because I tend to attract stalkers. Obviously, it's. I mean, you just something about it. It's just because they really sense that all in you for a very very long time. It's because you haven't even seen that yet. But when someone had told you about that before that person had told you about that, and you really wasn't thinking about it that much, or you really wasn't thinking of it at all, and now they figure it out of what you are becoming. But now you have figured all of it out. Now they really want your attention. But it could be attention of all sorts of things. It can be like love bombs. It could be like your energy. It could be like your or like investment or your financial, or it can be like this or that. And just like you had told me like about the last comment you had said like about what's up nigga, you want to hit this? I mean, since I didn't even see that because my comment, I mean, the live chat hey really didn't go through because I like to see all of that just because since I was looking at it at that last comment that she was like, man, that there was kind of like what these type of people would like to live on, because I really do want to set the light on in here just because no one really don't want the lights on in this living room, because that's understandable because there's a lamp right here but the lamp is gone. But when things just like try to get like whatever like good and fancy, they just might as well just like try to throw it away. Because like about last year, they just threw it away. My mom's thing, just like our small oven, because like they just threw that away. But I'm gonna give her another one as well. So just in case like if she need to, find a way so she can cook for something in the morning. Because I love my mom a lot better because I don't care what they gotta say, because like I rather talk to my sister and I rather talk to my mom the most, just because I believe in them two the most, just because I don't ever have no hatred or no disrespect towards it. Just because my mom and my sister needs a peace of mind, it's because of me. Because who I rather won't talk to, who I rather avoid, it's my grandmother and my mom. I mean, it's my grandmother and my brother as well. Because both of them got like the same thing in common, because like both of them got like the same dominant stuff. Like that is how both of them are matched when it gets like to these dark energies. That's why I'm not talking to my brother or my grandmother, just because they're fake. But I rather talk to my sister and my mom, just because I believe in them than they believe in me, just because I know that they can. Because if it really wasn't for me, because of me, just because when I get them something for the better and they just might as well like throw it away, it's just because I always buy the good stuff. Okay, so let's see what you're talking about. Last year I bought some dude who was begging for my friendship. It was crazy. This happened after I met the person once, and he found my social media account somehow. Dang, you ain't lying when you said that. Because obviously I didn't even know how this person know what the heck I live at, and I didn't know where this person know I basically go to, just because, just like I said about this Hispanic woman. I mean, it's like she kind of like a pale skin, whatever, like driving this gray Toyota, whatever. Then obviously I really wasn't looking at her that I really want to be with, that I really want to get with her. Obviously, I had to approach her just because I knew something really wasn't right about that time, and I was like trying to find like how I can get a job so I can like work like upstairs or whatever. And then I approached her, kind of had like a bad attitude, and I really didn't even react, and I really didn't even fuss or get angry. And it's just because I just really kept my cool, kept on being strong. And obviously and I came at the next day trying to like find a job there again, and kind of like even more better and better. And so my lips were so dry because I'm trying to find a way that she can look at the other way so I can lick my lips. And obviously she caught it. She caught me. And I thought, people are crazy these days. I'm trying to stay away. Exactly. The more you keep on staying away, the more they're gonna keep on being in your way. And that's, so I walked up to her, so I was like, hey, how's it going? So she was like, she's good, how are you? Then I was like, I'm good. And that's, I even didn't know that I was right at that side of the way. Then I was like, oh man. And then so she had to approach this white woman because like she might have needed help, whatever. And I really wasn't bothering or whatever it is. And I'm trying like gonna use the bathroom, whatever, after getting my hair cut for about 24 hours. And I see her right there, like she was like oh man, like then I used the bathroom, then I walked out, then I was like, hey, how's it going? She was like, how are you? Then I was like, I'm good, and didn't say anything. And so she was wearing like a face protection mask because of the corona, because I really want to see what her face looks like, because like I knew that I can see her face even more better in the camera. Then I was like, oh, you must be Asian. No, she said that she's Mexican as well. And then I was like, never mind. And I'm happy about that I had to stay away. It's just because about Mexicans, I do like those type of people, but I rather avoid them, and I rather separate myself, because those are not the type of people who I like to be around, obviously. Just because they got a lot of craziest, whatever. Crazy. And about September, I was near a job, obviously, because I gotta go to this meeting with me and my provider, because I really didn't want to be over there, because I really want to be at the meeting, go home or do something. And I heard like a honk, like a blowing honk, and I looked, it was her. And obviously I was like, who was that? And obviously, do I really want to look back to go see her? No, I really don't want to look back to go see her, just because I don't care that she have a man, but obviously she does, but I really don't care, because when I'm trying to be at the coffee shop, trying to be by myself, let them be inside, and I could just be outside. Honestly, the fact is, what is really crazy, and I'm not lying when I said this, her family members living around the corner. And I really didn't even know that her family members lived right by the corner, because I was like, damn. And I'm trying to find a way to escape, and I'm trying to find a way where I can leave quietly. And that's why I cannot even leave out the house at night, just because I like to leave out the house at night, just because I just like to get a piece of fresh air. Or what? Tom Robbins, or man, I forgot what's that dude's name. Tim Robbins or Tom Robbins? Man, I forgot what's that dude's name. I mean, haven't been watching those motivational speakers as I used to. These women don't care about their relationships. They will cheat in a heartbeat. Yeah, that is why I don't. That's why I don't. That's why I don't. Because I don't care what they do. Just because I don't care what they do. Because I rather... Because whether she needs it, I would give it to her. But obviously, I'm not going to go back to it. But obviously, do I really want that? No. Because that there is not worth it. Because the United States is even more promiscuous. Just because she doesn't got the monkeypox yet, but slowly she will. Because if she really was serious, she would have given me a ride right about now. But obviously, I kept on telling them this. I kept on bothering me. I've been telling them, just get what I really gotta get. Get what I really gotta get, and go home. Whether you gotta wait for the food restaurant to be open, just wait for that, and so just get that and go home. I don't care if you live in Grapevine, Texas. I don't care if you live in Dallas. I don't care if you live in Carlyville, South Lake, or Houston, or El Paso. Just go home and just don't let me see you no more again, because you can keep on trying, because I'm not going to give you my attention, because my attention is not for them, because it's for the women who are basically thinking from, because that is who I will give my attention to. But if she kind of rejects me or kind of not interested, I will leave her alone. I will leave her alone and give her like about 3 months to 6 months to a year. Watch, she's gonna be worried like about, oh man, I've been wondering where have you been, and I couldn't stop thinking about you. I couldn't stop dreaming about you, and I'm trying to find a way like I'm working really find and now it's like, it's okay, Laura, Agata, or whatever her name is, or Goddess. Like, I'm still figuring out what her name is. She's just gonna be like, it's okay, you don't gotta worry about. So we're here now, we're here. And then so when I just have when I just like put out the picture, just like I'm looking at her after that 2 hours of sleep, going to bed like at 2 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, just like about to go walk to the coffee shop, because the coffee shop is about to be opening about at 5 a.m. and I make it there. And then, like, my phone is definitely so light, which means everybody can see it. And what I do, I just look at her, and now she really wants to drive all speed and fast, and just really want to turn all around, do all of that again, turn all around. Really want to laugh, and just like I kept on focusing on that, and then she's still like whatever. And when I'm trying to make it to the coffee shop, whatever, they be right there as well, and be at the CVS right there by the coffee shop, obviously. And I was the only one that's there, and I'm trying to find a way where I can like find that person. Like he really wasn't at the register at the front. I was like, hello, is there anybody here? Then I kind of heard like a noise, whatever. Then I was like, yes, finally. And I had to meet this dude here, and I had to ask him real fast. I always wondered, do you have like a passport? I mean, I'm trying to figure like, what can I really do? How many minutes and how many hours to get my passport so I can really just get the whole thing situated. Then he was like, okay, so we do accept passports, but we can definitely take you a picture and all. So I was like, okay, so how much that will be? He says it's about $17. So I was like, okay, so when I will get the picture. So I was wondering, so I can't get like a book, like a passport book or whatever. He was like, you gotta get that over there at post office. And obviously, and the dude was like telling me about, you cannot even dress like this. She got to dressed like all black, and I was wearing like about black pants, and I was wearing wolf my wolf sweater since I was making that photo as well of me with the clean shave, and I was talking to that dude as well. So he was telling me that I couldn't take a picture of me with the wolf t-shirt with the moon. You know, it's like, man. So he was like, you just gotta have a appointment to get a passport. And then honestly, I heard something at the back, like near me, because nobody really wasn't around but only me and this dude. And I already have heard something like near me. And obviously, I have to go use the bathroom. Gotta go use it, whatever. And obviously, have to wash my hands and have to twist my hair because to get this even more, I'm gonna twist to the front of the bangs, whatever. And it takes about 5 to 7 minutes over. And I just gonna take a look around and try not to get mad or angry. Then I heard and I hear her and I heard her voice, and I was like, dude, what the hell does she want? And obviously I'm trying to find a way where I can recently hide myself, obviously. And I'm trying to be at the donut shop, and I was there, obviously. And I recently fell asleep in there too. I fell asleep in there, and I kept on hearing people being coming in, this and that. Which means, for those who be really almost getting stalking me, I just know for a fact that it really was all races. All race. Most of them was Hispanic, a little bit was white folks, and a little bit were black, and a little bit were Asians. You know, it's like, and this white woman here with the emo gothic looking from the band Kitty, whatever, her hair was kind of reddish, whatever it is, like white women with the pale skin, dressing like a rock and roll heavy metal one. And was sitting on just sitting further next to me, whatever, with those kids, whatever. I was like, and some white man was said all this and that because I had to listen closely. Was talking about we try to I'm gonna find this guy here because he just kept on running and hiding because there was a lot of females just look like I'm blowing the horn and stalking them. Then I was like, both of them started laughing. Then I was like, well, that ish ain't even funny to me. And then they was like, he's a very, very good looking attractive dude because why he's really you know, it's like, I don't even ask for you and I don't even needed you, and just because and I see the be like I'm driving, and when I look at the window at the donut shop, and then I see this dude with this dark gray truck with the black rims, and I was like, this dude had parked right here, and have to get out to go find a way where I can recently hide myself, and had to run further, and I almost got run over. And I was like, just go, and had to go find a very, very piece of safety. Then I still get found quick. And that's why I'm basically going to be stay at home for about September until I'm about to go to the show to go see Johnny and Gilbert and Say We Can Fly. And I'm pretty making sure that I will see that woman that I will basically be thinking about for 5 years. Make sure that she will. If so, please pray for me or manifest to me that it will happen, just because I know that me and her can see ourselves like that as well, because I'm doing everything for myself, because I spent so much time by myself in the decades, but now I am searching for me and her. Nobody else. If you're gang stalking, whatever, just don't, because you ain't gonna get me so tight, and you ain't gonna get my my genitals even more burned up or whatever, just because. Just stop it, because she ain't how Laura, Agata, whatever her name is, she doesn't do none of that stuff. Because she is not promiscuous, she is not intoxicated, she is not these type of females here in the America. Whether you are Mexican, whether you are Colombian, whether you are Brazilian, Puerto Rican, Native American, whether you are black or white, Asian American, or Japanese American, or Pakistani American, or Indian American, or Saudi Arabian American, whatever you are from American, I won't F with you, and I won't date you, and I won't marry you. And I won't be around with those people over there in for those who ain't even like a melanated glow skin, like I won't say black, it's like a good good decent skin. It's like that is like a taking care of herself. It's like looking all good, looking all clean, but doesn't even dye her hair. It's like even more like long and curl. Doesn't even dye like a brown. I mean I say like gold, like not blonde. I say like about gold or whatever, and not like that red like whatever. Just because, to be honest, I do attract those type as well. Because since I was hearing it from the Israelites, was definitely talking about this, and I heard this British woman was kind of speak like whitish whatever, and then so to be honest, I attract those type of ones as well, just because they are the realest feminine. And just because narcissist, it's like feminist. It's like the feminist type of thing. It's just like this society, it really makes them have to be. Because I was gonna make a vlog of what was gonna bring that title up to my vlog, but I'm gonna be talking about it just because everything was natural from the beginning, ever since the society poisoned it, and it really made the society go, oh, nothing going on crazy, just because we came here even more natural. Just because we supposed to grow our hair longer, we supposed to keep our hair like natural, like grow it, like whether you really want dreads, whether you really want like curls, whatever. It's just because your hair is like a Athena. Just because like people will decide to get their hair bald or get excuse me, or get their hair bald or get their hair like a buzz cut, or get it like a taper fade, like a low fade. Some people call it like a drop fade. It's a low fade because I had that hair like about before, because I really didn't even like it, because like I rather get my hair like this, obviously, and just because this definitely looks like even more manly to me, just because I attract those people like that as well, and they're gonna be like, Roderick is weak. He is so weak. He doesn't got no balls to come up to approach or to talk. No, it's not that. I'm not interested in them. They ain't like how. Oh, that scared me. They ain't like how me, Agata, or Laura, or whatever her name is. I mean, these type of females ain't like how I really set my mind on how this woman who I'm thinking about from. Ever since I have found some good pictures about her, dude, I seen some of it. Dude, man, it really blow my mind. Like, since I seen some of that, I knew it all along, because I was on my app called Pinterest, which means I could see some of it. And just because I really wasn't lying when I said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought my phone was like definitely about to go dead, whatever. I was sleeping, yeah. And I really wasn't lying after I said that, because that's why whatever I'm saying in my mind, my words into it, it's not crazy. Oh, my sister's like listening to hard rock, and she's listening to the song called Drowning Pool called Carried Away, which means that's cool. But I mean, yeah, so she likes hard rock as well. So I'm going to take off my belt, just because I'm trying not to get my belt even more like I'm tight into my waist, because I've been basically losing a lot of weight when I walk as well. Just because I'm trying to, tighten my belt, just because I've been losing weight, like, obviously, and I'm trying to like tighten it and get the belt even more tightened, just because have a lot of veins like like towards his waist here. Just because like if I just like I'm tight whatever, or try like work out or get out the bed from like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and that thing hurted. Like it's like I just got like shock or sting whatever. And then I was like, man, I got like take off the belt just because I have a lot of veins like towards the joints and my lower legs. Like when I do like squats, I get like veins here as well, and my lower legs I do get like veins as well because from all the walking and my joints is definitely getting more bigger and bigger just because like I've been doing a lot of running as well. When I go for a long walk, I do a lot of running. And just because I care about my health, obviously, and I do got like Monster here. So this is my first can of the day, just because I didn't even get none, just because I was so freaking tired. And then so I was working out this morning about at 10 o'clock this morning, and it was pretty good. So I was working out for about good old 30 or 35 minutes, and then so shower, and I basically have got me some good sleep. And so freaking tired just because man that and I decided to buy me this. Then so I went on a vlog as well. Then so I was just like I'm talking things about that really makes me feel good. Then as you see those people over there just sound like I'm running at the mouth, but that's what they really want because I'm not even reacting of how they really want me to make me to go by just because they really want you to get off of your inner environment. So let's get these promiscuous whores and these promiscuous idiots out of the way. And let's talk about something that I was supposed to talk about from the beginning. So acknowledge the man from within. So it is about 1 hour. So I'm going to be making about an hour or two so I can really get that out of the way so I can make it more sense because I know y'all really want to hear it. So let's continue to. Because if I did want to get like a Red Bull, the Red Bull would have cost about $2.50, and I would have get like a Red Bull, drinking it Red Bull even more better than Monster. I would have get the Red Bull because like the Red Bull costs about $5, and this one here is about $2.80, and then so the Red Bull is about $5. And whether it's like a medium, it's like about $4.59, something like that. And then so I might as well to get this one because it's even more cheaper. But I know for a fact it's going to be even more higher and higher and higher and higher. Like that's understandable because so when everything starts to come to place and come to pass, I'm going to be fasting because I know famines are definitely around the corner. Because I heard what is going on of what Joe Biden was talking about and declaring war. Dude, I seen that because I know what's really coming because I'm not even worried or scared about it because as long as you believe in the Bible is definitely what gets you right. And as long as you keep on believing these type of stuff, you cannot be troubled, which means you cannot be afraid because God had really did this for a reason just because how things was from the beginning of Genesis, how he really made everything sense. Then ever since everything became even more wicked, evil, poison, that is why everything had to end. Because after life of World War III, I mean life after World War III and life after end of the world, we're gonna get things back how we supposed to get from the beginning of Genesis. And I'm not lying when I said that because I was thinking about that. And ever since when Deacon was definitely talking about it in April or in May, I knew for a fact of how the Bible really was from the beginning. It was even more decent, even more better that we supposed to deserve it. And life after World War III and life after the end of the world, we're gonna get that back how the way we supposed to live it from the beginning. That is why we don't supposed to come here to be on this earth to die. We're supposed to be in this earth to live forever, but that is why the other nations just trying to like use their secrets to make us to be in poverty, to make us be in the sin, to make us to smoke weed, to make us to smoke cigarettes, to make us to fornicate, all of these wicked sins, so we can hate one another, hate against each other, all of this and that. So I got like my brother right now is definitely hating me now just because I am doing things right, and he's still talking about the same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, years, a year or 2 years, and I don't care. It's just because that's a pass. I mean that happened like about a long time ago. 27 years young now. I'm not a freaking kid. And this is why they really don't want to acknowledge you, just because they know what you really are. It's just because they really don't want to give you more of it. And that's why I surrounding myself. It's just because I don't care about what I see out here physically. Just because as long I'm just like bettering myself at that. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. What I was talking about. Acknowledge acknowledge the man within. Okay, so you really have to acknowledge God. You really have to acknowledge His laws and statutes and His commandments, because that is the only way that He will give you peace, that He will use you, that He will deal with you, just because to keep you going. Because the more you love Him, the more you love yourself. Because like you don't hate your brothers, you don't hate your sisters. I'm not talking about for those who you live with. I'm talking about like your neighbors. I'm not talking about the one from the country street around the corner. I'm talking about your real ones, are the Israelites, so called. I mean, no, not so called. The one in the Bible, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. Those are your true neighbors. It's just because like if your family like in the house or whatever next door, if they really don't want to hear or just listen or really read what the Bible is talking about, they could just might as well can just like do what they really gotta do, can live how they really want to live. Don't just be offended, don't just judge, or don't just like rush them to make them to hear this. Just go next and keep on going, because like whether if they don't, just keep on being better, and whether for those who really need it, just give it to them, then that person will thank you. And honestly, it will make you keep on going, because they have always said the truth, and the truth will definitely will make them always be free. And some of them will hate that, and some of it will be offended, because you got to just like use this here, because this is just like it's like a tricycle. It's like a tricycle, like a bicycle. It's like just keep on going, because it's going through another wave, and your body as well. Your body as well is like conscious and subconscious as well. It's just because like you gotta change out the way you think as well. Like you just cannot live in the same like how it really was, because it doesn't make sense how the way you can go it. Just because you don't care if they basically get mad at you. You don't care if they really hate you. Just really want to stand on, still want to look like all gangster, all buff, whatever. Whether you try to like open up the fridge, just gonna be like standing still, look like really want to do something, like really want to punch you or whatever. Just because like, what is that gonna do? Because I got something going on for the better. Just because I'm using my mind for the better. And then so obviously.
Grandma, leave me alone, please, because you really trying to make me mad. You trying to start fights for no reason. That's exactly what you're doing, starting fights.
Do you got some headsets, sis?
Grandma, leave me alone.
I mean, just put on some headsets, just like I've been telling you, sis. Just breathe, because I just breathe, because I know like you deserve better, because just breathe. Okay, so as I was saying, you just have to change out the way you think. Like you just gotta change like how you really can see yourself. Just because you just really gotta have a leap of faith. Like you just really gotta keep on going. Like you just have to be the example. Just like you just gotta keep on winning and better, because like your mind is definitely the best master. That's how I do it. because I don't ever think about what's going on from my past, whatever, just because I don't look at it that way. Because I am living my life in mysterious ways as well. I am living my best life in mysterious ways. Because that's why I am saying that for the better. Just because like whether I had like a best dream job or going to these places, it's like I'm somebody else's birthday or type of places, whatever. And I was like looking at this musician here, how I met him. Okay, like the band Mario Lore, like Dan Watson, for example. I had my first dream job in October 2nd in 2017, and I met him. I met him back in June 11th, 2019, and his birthday was in October 2nd, and then so he's about to be 32 as well.
You really starting mess for no reason. Starting mess for no reason. Please leave him alone.
So he's about to be.
You starting mess for no reason. You are. Come on.
Oh, sorry, sis. Excuse me.
Come on, leave me alone. I will. Leave me alone.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, guys. Just because I just I did it. Oh, my back, man. So I did everything I can because I did everything I can because I'm not gonna cry about it and I'm not gonna react to none of it just because as I am just like being a man of it. I mean, I just have to just like go from within. Then this is why I'm gonna keep on bettering myself and I'm gonna keep on bettering me just because this is why you just gotta keep on believing yourself. You just gotta keep on loving yourself and loving your life because I was going through that as well, and I was like getting so much depressed and I was just like getting so much this and that, but I really had God on my side ever since. And I was like manifesting best things, manifesting free coffee, free food, free drink. And my nephew was definitely even more loving me, supporting me. Because my mom been telling me about you gotta believe in yourself, stop doubting yourself, stop beating up yourself. Then guess what? Look at me now. I made it. And my mom really wasn't thanking me. Just how much I've been thanking her. And I cried about that as well, because I was like, I won't ever go back. I like to change. I like to keep on growing. I like to keep on glowing. Because I like this newer here. It's just like, you won't ever get sick or tired of just being you. You won't ever get sick or tired of just like loving yourself and finding yourself loving just like being yourself. That is because how I really like about it. And just because this is what really being a man is what really all about, obviously. Because I'm not gonna cry because like feels like I'm really young because I really not. Just because I did everything you're trying to like I bring all this to the table. Just because like what did I really do to do all this? Just because I'm just deserving better. And I'm just deserving all of love and a lot of this within me because I'm not seeking of it out here just because I understand how people are becoming and I understand like how people really are because I don't care if you hate me, I don't care if you don't like me, and I don't care if you don't fuck with me, just don't be in my way, just don't get near me, just don't get close to me, just don't. Just be inside and then I could be outside. Just be further away than I would be right here. Then they could be right there where I was like arrive at to this destination. They could be right there where I was at and I'm about to be further away. Just because I am not a people's person. I'm not a people's person. And I'm not a social person and I'm not no communicator person. It's just because I like to be by myself. Every time I like to be by myself, this is what really makes me more better. And then so, have this picture right here as well. because I was just feeling so much good and glorified yesterday. And I came home, and then I seen this picture, and my grandmother, or my brother had covered the picture of me to put my cousin through it as well. And I grabbed the picture of my childhood as well, and I set it through here. And I'm gonna show you as well on how I was really looking. At first, I was very, 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 very happy and attracted. I don't know was I about in first or second grade. I don't know. Maybe I was in second grade because I was about 7 years young. I won't say 7 years old. I was about 7 years young because I was definitely even more woke and the best and better. And first, before we get to it, just see my transformation. Just see that my hair is like even more permed because I had it like permed and I had it like straightened like the emo dude whatever back in 2019. I was 24 by the time, and I shaved all this beard, and I had a perm like I still had like the taper, had the perm as well, and I was talking about retention, no fap, and celibacy, and I was dressing like a gothic emo looking from the like this type of black and deathcore, and then I was still going through a lot of hatred towards my family and whatever, and I had this like shaved face, perm, and last time I had that was again in April 2021, which means I was 26, and I was at the gym, but I kept on working out because I really want to be like one of those metalheads, whatever. Then just see me like have like a shave hair, like a buzz cut, whatever, and just see like one of those type of stuff in my head, just like it feels like I got burned, whatever, just because the chemicals really wasn't right, just because those things were expired. Those things had been in that store for a while, and they got expired, and they really didn't throw them away. And shaved it off, had the beard, looking even more manly, but had the shave head and shaved beard. Looked like Neo of the Matrix as well. And since my hair was like coming in, and y'all see me had the hair like coming in, like get like wavelength, had like the beard, and was like sitting down at my front porch, was talking about the butterflies, talking about this good decent stuff. And now y'all see me with here and now with the flat face, working out with the APAC chest muscles, all this and that. And look at it when I was a child, and I really want to cry about it just because I remember this here as well. And this dude here really, really deserves so much. So I will. So just let me clean this out. Just because I won't ever, ever, ever deny, I won't ever forget about this. And I won't ever deny it. Just because how I recently hear about him, how I recently see this, I think this is not how he really don't supposed to be. And look at it here, like you see like these dying trees as well. And just like I already said, see it. So this is me as well, just in case you can see. When I was about 7, and how happy, how I really, really, I don't know, can you really see it? Because like how happy that I really, 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 really was. I was just so freaking happy. Just because now, since things trying to, I think there was a time that I recently had make my own first manifestation to get like a CD, whatever. And obviously the CD was stolen from my stepfather's sister, and And if I try to manifest things like a CD or manifest like a coffee or clothes or whatever it is trying to manifest, one day after manifesting, I'm going to get like an argument. I'm going to be like getting cause to argue. Like I want to be arguing with people for some reason. And after like I manifest something things like manifest some things like whatever, some of my stuff's been gone. Some of my stuff been missing and stolen. But was I worried about that? No. No, because I understand. Because whether things like being all lost and missing, whatever, and I'm gonna get back whatever it is that I really lost. It's just like it says in the Bible as well. I will get everything that I had lost 100 times faster, which means I will see my dog again, I will see my cat again, and I will see my two dogs that when I was a child I will see them too. And I will be getting my guitar back, and I will be getting a lot of things that I had lost. Like I do got my guitar, but it's a acoustic. I'm talking about the electric guitar. Like I was into that type of stuff, and I would get like a lot of things I lost faster. And yes, the onset of the CCL, no fapping retention, just because the side effects of the prescription medication is definitely gone away. It's just because I am bettering myself, because it's been a year. Because drinking water now, just really don't even care about it anymore. And just let it be, just let it be, because I don't even have no thoughts of committing suicide, and I don't even have no thoughts of fighting other people, just because I see the other way around it where I don't even take my prescription medication. And I see other things around it as well when you do take your prescription medication, because I really want to go back taking medicine, just because if I do take my prescription medication, which means I'm going to be going back to the world, which means communicating with other people, bothering other people, getting their attention, this and that and the third. But when I don't take my medicine, it's been a year, and what I don't, I cut all the ties. Antisocial, falling in love with myself and better myself. This is what I am really, really supposed to be, because I'm just like taking myself back. How I can really to spend time with myself for my whole entire life, but not forever though. And I said like about earlier, it feels like I could do all this by myself, but I couldn't. I can just really consider myself as the woman I've been basically thinking from for 5 years, that I never met, that I never see. Every time when I be at the east, whatever, I'm just imagining myself that she's already there, because I am always feeling good. I'm always smiling and cheering up, just because I know that she is around, but I don't even see her around. And I do imagine myself that she does live around the corner, like further blocks away, which means I can make it there with no problem. Which means I don't have to like say that she's over there at a good decent neighborhood or at the east or whatever. Which means she can, but I can really set my mind to it, because I just really have to find her before it's too late. It's just because I really don't want these type of people, like these Hispanic type of females. I really don't even want them, just because I really don't want to end up how the way they got. And just because I don't want to be in that environment. Just because the woman I basically think it from, just because she been going through a lot of that as well, just how much I've been going through. It's not about the outer appearance, like her hair, whatever. It's about what is in her appearance. You know, it's like, wow, she been going through a whole lot. And then I could just see it. Most people don't ever see things from within, than just don't even care about what's from within, like in the spirit or in the soul, but only they care about it's like on the outside. It's like the side piece, like a fresh piece of meat or just like the piece of the cake or the pie. You know, it's like, dude, y'all is doing too much. Because I have always been that type of guy that just like look things from within. But ever since I have lost myself for so many years, I was so desperate and needy. And ever since I woke up and found myself again, now I can read people. Now I can study people. Now I can just like take a scale 1 to 1,000. They don't got none. It's and mine's like a star with the emojis. Like the emoji star is like you win like a good prize. Just like that, for example, like you just win. And shouts out to this YouTuber chosen one named Golden Destiny or Golden Chastity. I don't know if I said that right because I was recently saw her video like about chosen ones that she was homeless. I was like, man, that sucks. That's really sucks just because we don't deserve to be like this way. Just because God really allows that. Just because if you really mean that to love the Most High God, to really put Him first, you gotta get to where you are at now, so you can enter to the gates. Because that is how you don't gotta worry about the pain, sorrows, the guilt, a shame, or all of these bad things. Because when you will get to the kingdom, you won't ever have to get to worry about it. But yes, I will definitely about to be reading the Bible, like to bring it more like this as well. Just because I was definitely talking about it as well, so I can make it more better. Just because I'm definitely going to be talking about it, but I'm going to be finding me some books about that as well. And that there's cost about $1 million, like about 800,000, almost to $1 million. Just like this book called Russian Icons. They don't got that at the Barnes and Noble, but you gotta go to a decent one. This book called Russian Icons talks about us, our history, and our slave trade. That there costs about $1 million. I was like, oh snap! I know what they're doing, and I know what they're talking about, and I know how they make it the price like that. It's just because they talks about our real Jews, our real apostles, our real forefathers, and it shows about the Black Jesus when he was young, and the mother Mary. I forgot. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna just to go back to my old videos, like how I was recently on the laptop about that as well, because I'm trying to find where I can find like some of it as well. Just because I like to look at some of that, but I don't even read books about anime. I don't even read books about graphics. I don't even read books about poetry or storytelling. But I don't even read books like that anymore. But I read books about mysteries. I read books about real life and real times. I read books about society, about Freemason and the Illuminati. I read books about conspiracies. I read books about histories about our slave trade. And when I do get on Google, I be getting this stuff about the Bible slave or the slave trade or something like that. Then I was like, Then I clicked through it, and I was like, whoa. And I've been seeing like this type of stuff, like with things been talking about myth, like Transylvania, or like this vampire type of stuff. And I was like, that there's like BS. And most people don't want to be looking at the type of stuff like that. They rather like getting on some dumb stuff where you shouldn't be watching. Or they talk about Denise Wishers was talking about I was like, I'd rather look at some stuff what I can really know about. Like, yeah, ancient Egypt. What else? Ancient Egypt, ancient wisdom. I look at some stuff like that, and I do listen to music like that as well. But I don't listen to nothing else. I listen to the band To Obey the Tyrant of their new album. It started with the O. It's called Omni Melviden. I cannot pronounce it because he was talking about some stuff of what it's about our history. But it doesn't seem like it, but I just look at their lyrics. I know what they be talking about because I read books about it. I read books like The Power of Your Subconscious Mind and The Miracle Power of Your Mind, and I do read a book about real magic, and I've been reading books about that stuff, and I've been breaking it down. And whether I look at the word intelligence, brilliance, what else? All these good stuff I put in the word, that word there, and I go to the last word, it says meeting, and that word again, and I click on the last word definition. I see that, and I just like I break it all down, and that is why I love to read. And people is like, look at this nigga, man. He can't even read. He's so freaking retarded. And I bet you, and when I just like be on my phone, just like listen to all the good music. I listen to the band To a Bear Torrent, and I do listen to the one it's called Awaken Your Mind, which means conscious rap, like ancient conscious rap. I mean, ooh man, I never thought about saying that. Ancient consciousness, ancient wisdom. I like that because that is what I listen to. Because yeah, I've been listening to that for about a year ago, and they got like some good decent stuff, like about 1 hour or 2 or 3, and they got like some good stuff. They talk about some real stuff about the slaves of history, and I've been listen to that because that is what I like. I mean, both of my trainers listen to that stuff as well, because since I had made it to the park over by my house, both of my trainers were right there, and smoking a cigarette and smoking weed before training, and then they still getting it. And I heard the word when this dude was like rapping, like was says like the word illuminated. And I heard that song right there back in June, and I heard the word illuminated when the dude was like I'm speaking all that rapping skills. And I heard this on IUIC last year about Bishop Nathaniel, which means I love him because like that's my spiritual father. That is my spiritual father, Bishop Nathaniel, of the leader of IUIC. And I heard him say this. When he was like breaking it all down, said this, we are excuse me. He says, we are illuminated people. Some of them think we're the Illuminati. Then I was like, man, that makes sense. And I went to the word on Google. It says, I click in the word illuminated definition, or I can go to illuminated meaning. That is me. And the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 2. And I put that on my bio, which means what I really want to know all about. And it says, turn thee, O Jacob, and seek into the presence and the light thereof. Thou must... Oh man, I was about to go to my channel, but you should be illuminated, which means light. That's what they don't understand, because they're going to look at you like, illuminated? What you mean illuminated? Which means you sold out? You sold your soul to the devil? Nigga, get away from me, man. Bye. And because they see me wearing a lot of black. Just because I don't wear blue. I don't wear red. I don't wear white t-shirt with Adidas joggers or Adidas shorts or Nike shorts or Nike joggers, and I don't even like them put like just to put a blunt at my ear, or sagging the pants down all the way into your eyes, just like to make sure to everybody to make that, hey, I got my pants sagging down, it's for free, y'all can have it, y'all ain't gotta charge, it's for free, y'all can have it. Dude, that is gay. I cannot stand dudes sagging their pants all the way down because like you just really want to make man to fall for it to make sure that that crap is for free. That's why I don't even sag my pants. Because I just wear like a belt. Because I wear like tight pants. Like the holes on the freaking kneecap, obviously. But yeah, I got to make my bed as well. Just because I obviously don't even be in my room. Because like y'all know, it's so freaking hot in here. Yeah, the fan is on because I couldn't even sleep because all sweating and all. And I gotta go wake up cold, bath and cold shower. And I really want to go like to sleep in the cold room as well because yeah, my mom does sleep in there because like I just sleep at the very further end just because to get like piece of air just because so I can really breathe functionally. I can breathe functionally. I do want to sleep in the living room again so bad just because my brother got like some air mattress. I mean, got like this mattress to put it in the freaking living room. I don't know how they do it. Just because your back is freaking hurting, your neck is hurting, your shoulder, your arm, your legs hurting. I've been doing that for years. And last night my freaking leg was hurting. Like right here, but like my leg was hurting because I don't know what's it like going for my long walk. I don't know how the way I've been sleeping. Because yeah, I do sleep pretty funny. Yeah, I do sleep pretty wild. But when I be on the couch and just like lay down at my back or like sleep on the side or whatever and get up, my freaking shoulder is hurting. My leg, my neck, whatever, it's hurting. But my back, my upper back and my lower back hurting as well because like sleeping on the couch. Just because, do I ever complain about it? No. Do I still sleep on the couch to this day? Yes. But do I really do want to be back on the couch sleeping again? Yes. Just because I can wake up for about 30 minutes to an hour. Just because I can wake up to be on the phone, like to check on some content, like what I can read and what I can hear what's next. And yeah, so I'm a man with my work when it gets to this type of stuff. So I got no time to be watched all these chosen one videos, all these dumb stuff to make people laugh, this and that, because like I mean, I like to watch about some serious real time, like listen to some real serious good time, like I mean real a serious real time, like awaken your mind, conscious rap, ancient wisdom, dropping all about the illuminated lights, and to obey a tyrant as well, which means their new album came out this year, and I would listen to Ocean's 8 Alaska, their album called Light, but it's named the Japanese word Hikari. That album came out when I was 22. How much I was entering to the light without even noticing. And yes, I do seek in the presence in the light, just because I just seek sympathy from within. Just because I know I love empathy and I love sympathy because I have a lot of compassion. Because what is my passion? Just to really working out, making videos, just really detach from things, detach from people, detach from the world, detach from the material stuff. And it's just because I just like it. Just because I'm using my mind to exercise, to really keep on being positive, just keep on saying, what a time to be alive in the spirit. Finding myself again, being myself and loving myself again, just really staying healthy, staying clean, staying fit, loving to go for a long walk, loving to go work out, to go for a freaking run. And I just kept on staying hydrated and just really putting myself to the test, because I just test a lot of things around me just because I know I am looking decent, pretty attractive. But skip through, but I am even more manly and handsome now. But that is why it's so hard for them to get me. Just because I'm not saying that I am hard to get. I know I am just hard to get, just because I'm not even saying it. Just because it's been like that ever since I've been like growing and growing. And that's because I take a good care of myself. Brush my teeth twice a day. And yes, flossing. Because I've been brushing my teeth like very fast. But that's why the gums been bleeding. Because I don't know. Because I've been taking care of my good self, which means lotion on my whole entire body, upper body, lower body, front of my body, and the back of my body as well. Because make sure to put the whole lotion behind the back as well, and all over, just because I just like to take take care of myself. That's why that is why self care, self love is the best thing. Like you need like time to just like be by yourself. Like need your space. Like when you need to go to the park, whether you just like feeling more better. Oh man, like I just hear like some sounds like my ears like kind of stopped up. Then I hear it's like this sound like a. It just like stopped up, and I hear that sound like. Man, I've been having that there since I was a child as well. And I really didn't understand that. If y'all really had that, I don't know what it really is, but dude, I don't know what, dude, I don't know what the heck was that. I do seem pretty conscious, and people think that I'm just judging. I mean, no, I mean living I'm just living charmingly. It's just because I was watching this. Oh yeah, I do watch this a lot on my on YouTube. It's what's called Why Stinker. That basically does talk about sigma males, which means lone wolves. Which means I don't ever look at myself as being an alpha male, including I don't even look at myself as being an alpha male. Wait, beta male. Like, let's start over. I don't ever look at myself as being an alpha male, including I don't ever look at myself as being a beta male, including I don't even look at myself as being a simp, including I don't look at myself as like being a pimp, including I don't even look at myself as like attracting this, attracting that because I got the money, I got like the flawless good clothes, like you just get like a fresh cut or like a gold chain, like a watch or a ring, whatever. I'm not. I look at myself, it's like, wait, go back. I don't even look at myself like being a stud either. I'm not looking at myself living like a life as the Jersey Shores, and I don't even look at myself living like a life as keeping up with keeping up with the Kardashians. It's just like you see like some multiple women like over there with the Kardashians, whatever. Then you see me over here like on all this and that. Hell no, I don't ever look at myself like that. They look like they don't even take showers. They look like they don't even take baths as well. I look at myself as like being a Sigma male, aka the Lone Wolf King. And there's a song came out in 2003 as well, and I cannot pronounce his name. I can spell it to you. It spells EELS. I don't know. In the beginning it says, I am a lone wolf. I always was and will be. I'll be fine. And I resign for this. And I'm a lone wolf. Got my cares. Man, I forgot what it really was. But I still listen to it. Because I did heard that song before. Because things I've been listening that I haven't heard a long time ago, and it really came up listening to it out like on my phone. Now it's like, okay, so, and I get like a brainwave for better things. It's crazy that I still got my drink right here. And just because yeah, because I do be listening to some good type of stuff about that as well, because how much I like being a lone wolf. Because I'm not saying that just for attention, and I'm not saying like this and that, because whether I just like to be by myself, I mean, dude, I like to be a lone wolf just because I can really see myself that Laura or Gata is as well. Because being a lone wolf is about going your own way. Then just depending your life on everybody else. Looking for a relationship because you're because I know that picture right there, that picture is about 13, 14 years old. But guess what? She still changed a bit because she doesn't age. Her youth is strong. Look at my face. I've been having this face ever since I was 13 years old. 14, 15, 16, 17. Everybody says that, wow, you still look the same. But something about you is not the same. And people have been asking me, you is growing up. How old is you? And I say, I'm 27. And they say, bro, you still look like you is 16. And I was like, I'm thank you, but I will take it. And then it's like, because I love to, okay. So I was at my godbrother's like about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then he was like, I'm telling you all the time, stay young, man. Stay young, bro. Stay young. Every time when you say that, man, he really mean that because I love staying young. Because this dude here was like, man, you gotta stay young, man. You gotta stay young. Look at me. I'm so freaking old. But this dude was like about picking stuff up because he was like bent over. Really gotta do. You gotta do like some more work at the house. All of a sudden, your wife called him because his wife needed him. I want to say young because like you're sick. I think the man is 97 now. I heard about this dude from Houston in another state, and it was like he's not 20 years old. And he was like, well, you look good on 95. And he was like, because he doesn't even put his hands or put his truck whatever on female side whatever because that there can kill you. Don't you even know that sex and stuff like that can kill you? Because that there can give you arthritis and rheumatism. Your eyesight can look bad. Your hair will start falling out. You will be more stressed and depressed. You may need things that you can cope on, alcohol, drugs, medication, or even marijuana, because you will be buying your stories more. It's like you cut things that you even thought about getting. It's like schizophrenia, but I'm not talking about the ones that you can't go through. I've been getting that there ever since I was about a child as well. I've been getting it ever since I was a child. But you gotta stay away from the surgery and fornicating. That there can really kill you. And ever since I was know about that stuff, I was like, all praises to the Most High God. It's about to be 1 year of detention and celibacy on Halloween because I'm not going back doing none of that because that was the devil on you all along. That was the evil in you all along because Satan can basically get on you when your life is getting better. Yeah, Satan's gonna get in your way just because it doesn't want you to win because they know you're the chosen one because you are a legend. Because legends don't ever die. But classic is dead. But legends won't ever die. And just because I have always been a legend within my own way, within my own. Dude, that freaking scared man. I thought I heard like a. I don't know what the heck it really was. Like I thought I heard like a freaking aggressive dog, like from the movie Cujo. Like the movie from in the 80s, like Cujo. There's like this dog had basically had got bit from a bat. I thought I got bit from a spider. That dog had got bit from a bat, and it was definitely killing people as well. And I thought I thought I heard Cujo around, but I gotta hear like a fast truck. Thank you for really getting my attention. Don't really care. And then so back to it. So yeah, I like to listen to Awaken Your Mind on YouTube, and I still subscribe to them to this day. And I do be listening to a lot of good stuff. And I do listen to lo-fi, chill hop from time to time. But I'd rather go for the ones about 5 years ago, how I really like it the most, because I like that one the most. Because it's even more flowing and catchy. But the new ones, it's kind of cool, but I still do support it. Because I rather go for the ones when I was 22, because I like that one there. I like that one there. I like that one there. Just because it was even more. Let me see what percent of my charger. I mean my charger really is. 21%. Damn. And then I see about three and the one and the one and the one. Wow, it's like synchronicity type of thing. This is gotta be like about angel numbers, which means I can believe in synchronicities. Well, I can just like set into like a good energy, like a good vibration. That's why I really meant for these things. How much I really love those type of stuff, because who I am thinking about, she is thinking about me as well. Like Agata, Rua, whatever. It's like when I'm thinking of her, she's thinking of me. When I am talking about her, she's talking about me. Because when I'm dreaming about her, she's dreaming about me. And when I'm feeling some type of good sensation about that, she does too. Just because we are a match of it. Spiritually, we are connected spiritually, and we are married spiritually. When it gets to physically, oh yeah, for sure, I believe in that thing. No matter how long it'll be. Just because I'm gonna keep on setting my mind into that, because I won't ever leave that mindset. Because that is how I really set my mind into these things. And it's just because that's what I really care about, and that's how I really just like acknowledge it. Just because that's how I like to be about myself, because I like to talk to myself, like better myself. That is how I get the most healing. I get the most better things, because when I am on the phone with my guy friend Melinda, then so she's at work right now. Just because I told her I'm about to be here at home in September, the whole month of September. Then so she understood. Oh yeah, dude, their food is okay. So I'm gonna go in the living room because it's pretty hot. Okay, so their food is definitely magnificent, and it's basically legit, because I love British food. And since I was trying the British food, it's called halloumi cheese. That was fire. Because I've been trying British food, and I try like German food, and because like her Melinda's family is kind of like at the other side. I didn't know that they were that as well, because they are from around United Kingdom, something like that. And just because I was like, okay. It because like their ancestors, man. It because I've been trying some of their food, and I've been trying like some of that stuff there. I was like, I won't ever eat American food ever again. I kid you not, I won't ever eat no American food, because I really didn't thought about British food would definitely tasting a lot better, because it's not even dry. I won't say it's like water whatever. Just like you get like a fork whatever. You see like juices like I'm pouring up. No, I'm not talking about that. It's like it's not even dry. It's not, dude. Their food is even more I gotta give it about 110. Like, give it about 110. Man, dude, halloumi cheese is the best, and that is their restaurant as well. So Melinda, like, she make the best halloumi cheese, like, because like one of her friends that worked it there, man, I really wanted to get some of that again because like I've been trying some of that stuff at her job as well because like she makes it there like when she needs it, like for the for workers or whatever, because like that there is even more. Dude, I gotta give it a go because dude, I like British food and I never tried Scottish food, but I'm gonna give that a try. And I tried German food, good. And I never tried Canadian food, but I have tried it a long, long time ago, but I haven't tried their newer stuff. But I really want to try this French Canadian one. It's called smoke meat poutine. But it's kind of like with the meat in it, with the fries in it, with some really good, like good stuff. Because I never ever tried that because I know that one can be pretty well. And I won't say well, like be pretty good. Because dude, I will give that a try as well. Because I like to try those type of stuff. Because I won't ever eat no more American food ever again because I won't ever will eat American food. Because American food got the crappiest food, obviously. They got the crappiest food, but I'd rather try the British, Scottish, Canadian, and German, Swedish, Switzerland. I will try all these good sorts of things because every time I've been looking at that stuff on Google, it all came true, dude. And I've been looking at the smoothie bowls, how much I really want to put my mouth in it, man. Like, yeah, I did, and I bought me like about two smoothie bowls and one smoothie, and I ate one and then I saved one for later, and that was pretty good. And that there was, I gave them $20 for it because it was about $17, and I gave them a 20. I was like, yeah, about to eat up in that. And dude, like I just love those type of stuff as well, just because. And I heard about over there in UK, Europe as well. They don't ever get no gun problems, like no gun problems, like no community crimes. Like their laws definitely even more getting better and better. But I don't know about that because I heard from Raven Catwolf talking about the up there in North Carolina, and I get what he was talking about just because I can relate to it as well. Look at over there in Mississippi, in Tennessee, that's the problem. But over there in California, because like my god brother, which means she's not my god brother anymore because I had to stop talking to him. So he was like, I would love to be in California, but I really don't because there's just so much gangs over there. Who gives a damn if so much gangs? But don't just be around that area. Don't be around at the environment. But if I do want to be in Cali, I will say I will be at the up north. I mean, Josie might or something like that. It starts with the Y. But I'd rather be around at the place. It's like a national park, something like that. It starts with the Y. I cannot pronounce that word. It's kind of like you see like all the good decent wood. I mean, like this tree is definitely even more thicker, and tall. Like I've like real tall. Just like this Paris tower. I mean, like this tower over there in Paris. Like it's just like that as well. And the trees like this thick, very tall. And Julian, which means on my comments, live around there as well because I thought he kind of lived here as well because like I really did want it to be around there because like I really do like North to California, but I won't ever be around at LA, San Diego, Long Beach. I know Long Beach, California does have a like hardcore straight edge people over there because the band Bleeding Through is a straight edge band. They are, yeah, Orange County, because that is Long Beach, which means Orange County. Because I've been knowing about that stuff there as well. Because it could be pretty violent as well. But I can go to like Northton, like towards Origin in Washington, because I do like have like good friends over there in Washington as well. And one of my ghetto friends that I know from the bookstore for 4 years ago. And I've been seeing the number 217 most often because her birthday is on February 17th. I was like, cool. And I see the number 313 is because her number is 313. It's just because, wow, she haven't forgot about me. So I was like, cool, cool. So she went to Seattle about him earlier this year. I was like, wow, shout out to you. It it was cool. Because I would love to go to Seattle because I'm just taking some time to keep on stacking because yes, obviously I do be stacking just because I don't even talk about it that much. Just because I put it at the very safe place. But I do be putting it in my wallet just because I'm have to be putting it in my pockets as well. Just because yeah, I've been putting it at the very good safe place because I don't know how much that I really have, obviously. Just because I be getting like about this amount of that there because I have to keep on this and that because like never know. Like when I would get the passport, like you never know how much the plane ticket costs because like my provider says that things started to like getting high and getting high. It's not gonna change. It's gonna get high. It's not gonna get low. It's gonna be high because that's what I gotta keep on so I can see to see about it. But do I really want to ride in the train the most? Yes, I would love to. 17%. So I would love to be on the train the most because how much I love to ride on the freaking train. Because that is the first thing that I had started when I was about 16 years young. Ever since like I'm going to the city of Dallas, and when it's me and my provider back in 2015, we had got on the train, went to Dallas and went to Plano, went to all these good decent places, and I was right over there. I was at the airport, and I was just like I'm looking at this as well, like sitting on the airplanes. But I really didn't want to be there because he did, but I really don't want to because I was like, dang, looking back at it, you don't know what it was really about to be like. Because I was still going through like I'm depressed, like kind of like a poverty, kind of like whatever, and you don't know how it really about to be like suits you or whatever. It would have been the woman that I was basically thinking from, just because never know. Because if I did have her on my mind by 2015, dude, I would have. Yeah. Do I really want to ride on the train? Yes, I really do. Because I would like go like further away to Canada or whatever. Because I like to look at good, decent stuff. Because I'm not getting on no plane because I'm afraid of heights as well. Because I remember every time like I've been like climbing up these houses or whatever. Like whether I just like I'm gonna climb up to like a tree to make it on top of the roof to the house, and people been like forcing me to jump whatever, then I really had to. Then obviously I was about to freaking fall out and I was screaming like a freaking girl. Like I would dude. And then I got laughed at. And I was getting then uploaded on Facebook, but that there was having about in the summer of 2010 because I was 15 about that time. Dude, like that was forcing me like to jump out of this roof, like no trampoline, just nothing. It's just like how to just like get out of the grass or whatever, like jump through it. And can I do it now? Yes, I can. Because I am fearless. Because I am in control. Just because nobody's not in my head. Nobody's on my mind. Which means haters, which means jealousy, which means Decepticons or narcissists, they ain't. Because whether I try, because I'm dude. But shouts out to Melinda as well because so she had recently had texted me as well because I really didn't even look at my messages just because like I see this like text here, like I thought that was like my YouTube who would have sent me like a notification or whether it's like something whatever sounds like a comment or a subscriber whatever it is. I thought because I see like this here because so I'm going to like give it a check. Then so I don't talk to nobody else but just me, my mother, and my sister, and Melinda, and my three friends as well. Both of them are dudes, and me and the female as well. Just because it's like a metal band as well. Because like you see dudes like four members, which means a drummer, a drummer, bass player, guitar player, and a vocalist. Because they really don't wanna need no, yeah. Now they have like a guitarist now, and I remember the band on the shore. It was like four of them about the time. It was like a guitar player and another guitar player, a drummer and the vocalist, and no bass player. But now it's a bass player now from the band on the shore because I seen this video of them. It's called Sun Eater, and they were here about in May 27th on that Friday as well because I really did come see them. But they really wasn't in Dallas, but that was at the AT&T Stadium where the Dallas Cowboys play and where the Dallas Mavericks been playing too at Texas Rangers and something like that because I live near close but not real near, which means like to get to it. I mean like I'm talking about near it, which means so I gotta get at this spot, I gotta get to this place, but whether I'm trying to like walk around that kind of area, like I'm past to that water tower right there, and pass it to the like the lake of it, and which means I could just pass through and skip through, and I could just see the AT&T stadium just like look all big and huge. I could just like see it further just because it's not even that far just because it's right over there by Six Flags anyway, and I don't be there ever since. I mean, never ever been there because people say mind blown, and it was like, but you live in Texas, how come you never been there? It's just because I really don't. It's not because this woman had died out of this roller coaster. No, I'm just don't like to be at this type of places, including I hate Chuck E. Cheese as well because ever since I was little, I really don't want to be around that place because like I hate that place. Like all of this, I hate Chuck E. Cheese and I hate Six Flags. I hate all this and that. But the only thing I am really like the most is like going like a fancy restaurant like a very fancy one because I never ate at TGI Fridays. Never ate there to this day. I never ate at Buffalo Wild Wings. I never ate there to this day. I tried Arby's because I never ate there, but this is my second time, which means it's been about 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago. I tried it and it was pretty good. And then so what else? I never tried IHOP. I never tried IHOP. And what else? I tried Denny's before because that was my childhood that I ate as well. Because I thought I was about to go to the dentist because I was like, no, I don't want to go to the dentist, Mom. I really don't want to get my teeth pulled. Then obviously, Denny's. And obviously, what else? What else I never ate? And what else I never, whatever. I never ate at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I never ate at IHOP, and I never ate at TGI Fridays, and what else I never ate at? Cheddar's, and I won't ever eat at no Crab Shack Joe's, or something like that. I'm not eating there because I don't even eat shrimp, pork, crab, lobster. And I don't even eat sausages, but I eat a lot of turkey, like a turkey Swiss, because they got it at a good, decent coffee shop as well. Because they was offering me like a sausage, egg, and cheese. I was like, I don't know. I just like, and then so I was asking like some dude, like give me like turkey Swiss, and then dude, basically that out working good. And then so giving me yeah, so it was real good. Obviously, not lying. It's because I love turkey. I just love turkey. It's just because not Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Not Easter. Not my birthday. I just don't keep those things because that there will definitely make you age, and that there will definitely will lose your mind, lose your temper, lose your conscience just because you ain't even cautious. And what else am I about to say? Celebrating your birthday, getting high, getting drunk, smoking weed, doing all this and that, just because you're stressed, you're depressed. But me, I don't celebrate my birthdays or holidays just because I really don't want to look aged, I really don't want to look stressed, and I really don't want to look depressed. And just because I really don't want to hate on everybody else just because you are getting yourself together. Just because I'm not worried about other people's life. I'm not worried about if they mad at me. I don't care if they hate me just because, just like I said before earlier, they gaslight you just to accuse you of being a bad person. Because they're always talking about the same thing about the past. Like they always talk about the same thing that you did was wrong. They think about the same thing that is wrong. Like they talk about this every day. Like whether you have like a good night's sleep or whatever, and you just hear some things like talking about the same thing that was old. But obviously, that's what they really like. They talk about the same thing that's old, that's old, that's old, that's old, that's old. Talk about the same ass thing that's old, that's old. I don't give a fucking shit that about that because at least I learned from my mistakes. At least I kept on bettering myself. I kept on repenting because that is how I don't give a fucking shit what they gotta say. Just because their words ain't my reality. Because whether I go by how the way I go by, that is it. Because I am what I say I am. Because I'm not depending on nobody. I'm depending on the Most High. I'm depending on the people who I love and not depending who I F with. Just because we have a lot of things in common and resonate. Just like my new guide friend, Melinda, as well. Because that is why I just love about her because her spirit is beautiful, man. Real beautiful. Because we can sense a lot of good things about each other. Man, how I forgot to ask her how old is she? How I forgot to ask her how old. And yeah, because like dude, I F with those people just because we're the chosens, just because we are illuminated, just because we are the lucky ones, just because we can just get by things, just because what I got, we got the goodest stuff how we get, just because we don't rob and we don't jack other people's things just because selfish equalized to jealousy. It's like playing hide and seek with jealousy. It's just like and I'm happy that it's not me just because ever since day one when I was a child have not. And shouts out to Corey Washington had basically told me about that as well. Like go back on how I was like about 8 years young. I say I was how about when I was like 6, 7, and 8. I was like, dude, I'm happy I still have it like this way. Because how the way I am for the better, I won't ever change it for no one. Just because I won't ever apologize for being different to nobody. Just because it's all for the Most High, it's all for me, it's for the people who I F with. Just because that is why we stay young forever. That is why we stay healthy and our energy kept on rising. Because I be around with the true lions, I be around with the true kings, and I be around with the cheetahs. I'm not talking about the movie like Cheetah Girls, like I don't know, it's like I don't know what those type of female lions. I mean, I don't know if it's like a female lion, but it's like I don't know, it's like a leopard. I mean, it's like a leopard. Like females are the leopard. Like those are the real queens as well because I am attracting that but they be trying just because they are feminine. Because that is what I'm reading all about. It's just because always because like kids, you know, like about I can really can put myself out there tomorrow if I really wanted to. Okay, whether I am at Starbucks or whatever, like kids, you know, I can really just like put myself out there, just like walk up to this, just like say what I can really gotta give. Just like give them the money, just like just say thank you, have a good decent smile on my face. Whether she's not saying you're welcome, whatever, and then I'm just like on my phone, like I'm drinking whatever, or like my coffee or eating like food, whatever. Then that dude, like I'm just in my zone, just like focusing on how the way I live my better life. And see her just like right here, just like clean, like cleaning the table, sweeping, mopping, cleaning out the windows. And I was like, okay, just like giving me choosing signals because I ain't even lying when it gets to my world. Because people think that I'm just lying or just capping just because they ain't living the world how I'm living my world. Just because they don't even be around me, just because they don't ever see how my world really is. Because I don't F with those type of jealousy because I F with the ones who are one-minded like me. And just because I acknowledge the man of me. And that's because I'm patient. Just because I don't go so fast, I don't go so slow, I don't be in the rush, I don't be in the hurry. I just really just like take my time. It's like you wake up early. It's like you wake up early in the morning, just do what you really gotta do so you can make it there 20 to 30 minutes early. Just because I don't need a car, like I could just like make a walk. Like I could wake up about at 5, I can wake up about at 6 o'clock in the morning. And if I gotta get to work about at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, I will be waking up about at 6:50 in the morning. Showered, gotta do all this and that. But dude, and be like a meditating, like reading the Bible, reading books, and then that dude, I will be leaving out about at 7 p.m. 7 a.m. I'm sorry, 7 a.m. And I will be making it there about that quick. Then they can be like, "Oh wow, you're here already. You're here already," because I am a early dude. Because not being an early bird, because like I have always showing up. Because I have always been that dude, just show up, show up, show up. Because I am a early type of dude. Because I have always just been. Because people was like, I told you, you should be here at 4 o'clock p.m. But that's okay though. Most people couldn't get it like that. Because I just arrived there about 3:30. Because that's how much I'm serious. So we can get this going. Because I like to show up pretty early. Because I don't ever show up late. Just because I like working out. Because I have always showing up. Because that's how much I care about it. Because the energy, because like the goods, whatever, caffeine, where I go for days without it. Dude, I'm just even more calmer, the blood flowing, like whether it's like getting through it. Dude, just because I'm even more just like staying solid, being more realistic, being more charismatic within it. It's just because I am acknowledging being the man from it. Because I like to be around with the realest man, just really giving me more truth and more reality checks. Like whether you've been like about in many years in prison, I've been around with those dudes who really give me the most. Because these reality checks can really hurt. It's gonna make me grow. Because I really want to be around with the man wannabes. What? Come on now, come on. I'd rather be around with the real ones that's really lead me somewhere better. Like my trainers, like my trainer, like not both of my trainers, like the main one with the I'd rather be around with that because like I was supposed to be meeting him, so he's gonna be keeping it more posted and updates. So I figure that he might gonna be here about in somewhere like in the fall, but if I'm mistaken, might be in somewhere, because I know for a fact of what is coming. Because when I will And when I see that post, I told him because I told him about it in February. Because I told him because like because I just let him know. But obviously, thank them for all the shouts out, whatever. Just because they sell all this and that. Just because I know that the main dude had really owned the company, and that is how I am still accepted and I am still supported. Because I don't need to celebrate anything because I had to show up. Because I had a lot of courage that I did in February 2021 last year. I came up because I had to show up. Because, but dude, but do I still do it to this day? Yeah, just because they just got a lot of busy things going on. Because I rather f with that type of people just because we got a lot of it better and going on. Sorry about that. Yeah, because I'd rather be around that because that is where that's what the home is, and that is what the real love is. But pause, like a good brotherhood, like as you could say, it's like good arms, like open arms. That's how I really can say it, and that is how I spelled the word arm because my teacher had really makes me to spell the word arm, and it was an easy word to spell. And since I did that, it's like a meeting. It's like open arms. It's like we support each other. We're like we think each other. Just like we gather together. Like we just here for one another. Okay, so it's about. Okay, so I'm about to go because so 1 second and then so when I will then so I got like more to talk about towards like my content. So I got like more realistic stuff to talk about, and then so we're gonna keep it more. Uh, so we're gonna keep things even more situated because so I would definitely will get this really going. But sorry about that because so hold on 1 second. Because I just know for a fact that is how I really acknowledge it. Just because I just really take a good decent exercise through these things, and I was really serious about that, and I was really serious, and I was definitely taking heed, and this is why it's good. So yeah, I'm flying. I'll see y'all brothers in the field. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Stay conscious and subconscious. And this is why you got to better yourself. Like you just gotta talk about good things. Like when you got to examine yourself. If you really don't want to look at yourself in the mirror, if you don't like that person that you are seeing in the mirror, just really better yourself. But if you really don't want to do it, like just look at yourself in the mirror, and that is how you can just like go through it as well. Whatever suits you, but I can do it how the way I really want it. But I just gotta take it serious, which means am absolutely just because been a man of my word. That's why I don't let no one in. That's because that's some real man stuff. Because I like these traits about me, and I won't ever get sick of me. And then I'll see y'all soon. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow morning. Another workout, and then that's so we can make more and more and more and more. And I will see y'all soon. Massacre.